in Azam City. You're watching One TV News Channel. One TV News Channel. Serving you with information, news, sports, and public affairs. One TV News Channel. One TV News Channel. Serving you with love. Ang telebisyong pangmasa. One TV News Channel. One TV News Channel. One TV special report.
Mr. Secretary, kindly po at the roll call.
Honorable Neri,
Present.
Honorable Quinty Cipres, Honorable Lim, Honorable Ko, Honorable Romero Risical, Honorable Suiso Jr.,
Present.
Honorable Lau, Honorable Sakin Jr., Honorable Tapayan, Honorable Salvador, Honorable Waminal Jr., Honorable Moralion, Honorable Doyle Longson. There are 10 members present, including the Honorable Presiding Officer.
Having 10 members present, the Chair declares a quorum. Good morning, good afternoon. Once again, may request the Honorable Majority Floor Leader for the order of business.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Chair. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. We have no guests or visitors. I believe people's hour, Honorable Chair, so we proceed to item number 5. Approval of the agenda for the day. There are 5 written requests for insertion, Honorable Chair, to our order of business. First, a request for us to pass a resolution approving the 2024 third quarter crops production survey in Osami City by the Philippine Statistics Authority for the period 18 to 30 September 2024. Second written request for insertion is a resolution approving the 2024 commercial livestock and poultry survey in barangays Karangan, Gango, Labo, Pantaon, Pulot, Sangayjot, and Tabid for the periods 18 September 2024 to 30 September 2024 and 16 November 2024 to 30 November 2024 and the 2024 quarterly aquaculture survey in barangays Carmen, Pulot, Embargo, Sangayjot, Banadero, and Dunya Consuelo for the periods 18 September 2024 to 25 September 2024 and 9 November 2024 to 25 November 2024 by Philippine Statistics Authority. The third written request, Honorable Chair, for insertion is for us to pass a resolution approving the conduct of the 2024 functional literacy, education and mass media survey by the Philippine Statistics Authority in barangays Aguada, Bagakay, Banadero, Babay Santa Cruz, Baybay Trenpo, Camin, Gango, Gutukanjut, Ritapan, Laubang, Maningkol, Mintering, Pulot, San Antonio, Sinusa, Tabid, and Tinago from September 30, 2024 to October 31, 2024, Honorable Chair. Report written request is for us to enact a resolution authorizing the local executive, Honorable Henry Waminal Jr., to enter into and sign on behalf of Osami City the Memorandum of Agreement with the Department of Education, Osami City Division, and Marcelino Series Integrated School for the grant of financial assistance to the participating schools of the third Pirangat Festival 2024. The last but not least, written request for insertion is a resolution authorizing the local executive to enter into a contract for the construction of swimming pool at Osami City National High School at Barangay Laman, Osami City, and to perform all acts for the implementation of the project, funded from the development improvement of school sports facilities program of the Special Education Fund of 2024. These are the 5 written requests for insertions, Honorable Chair. I therefore move this motion to approve the agenda for the day with 5 written proposed insertions, Honorable Chair.
Move with move with the Honorable Majority Floor Leader for the agenda for today as being presented with 5 inclusions as being presented. Motion approved.
Agenda. Thank you, Honorable Chair. Item number 6, approval of the minutes of previous session. Honorable Chair, there are no minutes attached to our order of business. We proceed to item number 7. Petitions or requests for first reading. Number 1. 2024 supplementary budget number 1 of Barangay Guguna in amount of 50,000 duly endorsed by the City Budget Officer for approval. And number 2, 2024 supplementary budget number 1 of Barangay Gutukan Dako in amount of 290,000 also duly endorsed by City Budget Officer for approval. I now yield to the co-chairman of the Committee on Barangay Affairs, Honorable Archie Ramiro, to introduce and give action on 2 items, number 1 and number 2, Honorable Chair.
The Honorable Romero is now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion on items 1 and 2.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. Madam Chair, I move to pass this petition and request of the set of this following barangay in omnibus motion, Madam Chair. This supplemental budget of 2024. Supplemental budget number 1 of Barangay Ginguna in the amount of 50,000, and this was duly endorsed by our City Budget Officer. And the second is 2024 supplemental budget number 1 of Barangay Gutukan Dako in the amount of 290,000. Madam Chair, passing this for first reading in omnibus motion.
For first reading with reservations, motion approved.
Due to its urgency, Madam Chair, I move to pass this 2 supplemental budget in omnibus motion for second and final reading.
Due to the urgency of this request resolution, this item 1 and 2 is being moved by the Honorable Romero to pass this on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment? Remarks? Hearing none, motion approved on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Number 3, Barangay 15 District Ordinance number 2-24, an ordinance designating October 11 as Barangay Day of Sinso Barangay 15 District with the attached documents, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, I move for approval of this ordinance on the first reading with distributions, Honorable Chair.
For first reading with reservations, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. We are aware that in the past, we usually require the barangays who are enacting their ordinances to establish their barangay day, to provide history or basis for their choice of the day for their barangay day. And in fact, we do not approve them immediately because we require the barangay to really give a background or history of barangay why they consider that particular day as their barangay day. In this case of Barangay 15 District, they manifest in the ordinance that their barangay day, which is designated is October 11 of every year, and their reason is this is in honor of the founder of Censo of Misamis Occidental, Governor Atty. Henry Wamna Jr., which we know that October 11 is the birthday of our Governor Atty. Henry Saminal. So, with this background and reason, we might find it already justified that their barangay day is October 11 in honor of Governor Henry Saminal, who founded the Asinso policy of our province of Misamis Occidental. Honorable Sir, in view of, unless there are comments from my colleagues, I thereby move to approve this ordinance of the 50th District, designating October 11 as Barangay Day of the 50th District for approval on the second and final reading, waiving the interim rules, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Majority Floor Leader. There is a manifestation of the Majority Floor Leader that the Barangay 50th District is passing an ordinance designating October 11 as Barangay Day of Asinso Barangay 50th District, with a very good reasons why they will be adopting this on the October 11. That is the birthday of our Honorable Governor, October 11. Is there any comment, remarks? Hearing none. Motion approved on this request ordinance of Barangay 50th District, moving that is an ordinance designating October 11 as the Barangay Day of Asinso Barangay 50th District as being presented. Motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Item number 4 of letter C of item number 7, ordinances of Barangay Caminti with complete attachments. Letter A, ordinance number 4, series of 2024, an ordinance imposing taxes, fees, and charges pursuant to the provision of the Local Government Code and providing penalty for violation thereof. And letter B, ordinance number 5, series of 2024, an ordinance authorizing the city of Misamis to issue barangay clearance and collect the corresponding barangay clearance fee in the application of any business-related transactions subject to remittance of the proceeds fees to the barangay and conditions thereunder. And may I be allowed also, Honorable Chair, to also read number 5, which are similar ordinances. Number 5, ordinances of Barangay Tabid with complete attachments. Ordinance number 10, says 2024, an ordinance imposing taxes, fees, and charges pursuant to provision of the Local Government Code and providing for violation thereof. Ordinance number 11, letter B, 2024, an ordinance authorizing the city of Misamis to issue barangay clearance and collect the corresponding barangay clearance fee in the application for any business-related transactions subject to the remittance of opposite fees to the barangay and the conditions thereunder. Honorable Chair, these ordinances of Barangay Caminti and Barangay Tabid could be pursuant to the DLG circular requiring the barangays to enact the ordinances on barangay clearance fees and other fees and taxes, Honorable Chair. And in fact, this would complement the ordinance which are being introduced by City Council, which we had a committee hearing last Thursday, April 12, Honorable Chair. So with this, I move for approval of this 4 ordinances of Barangay Tabid and Barangay Cavite. For approval of the first reading, and it should be endorsed to the city treasurer for review and evaluation in accordance with the BLG circular and the toolkit being issued by the local government, by the DILG per BLG Memorandum Circular 2019, this is December 2019, officer. So we request our secretary to endorse this 4 ordinances immediately to the city treasurer for the review and recommendation, and to endorse it back to the city council with the recommendation, officer.
Manifested by the Honorable Majority Floor Leader to commend these ordinances, 4 ordinances, 2 from Barangay Cavinti and 2 from Barangay Tabid. Move by the Honorable Majority Floor Leader to approve on these ordinances. Any comment? Remarks? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. We proceed to Letter D of item number 7, messages and communications. Resolutions from the Sangguniang Panlaligan of Misamis Occidental. Number 1, Resolution number 605-24, a resolution approving the resolution number 240-2024 of the Sangguniang Panlungsod of Misamis, a resolution funding the position of Supervising Tourism Officers, Operations Officer, Salary Grade 22, Pantili item number 2 in the City of Tourism Office. Honorable Sir, I recommend that this resolution be duly noted in record City Council, Honorable Sir.
Thank you, Honorable Majority Floor Leader. Resolutions, item number 1, as being approved and noted by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, moved by the Honorable Majority Floor Leader that this be duly noted.
Honorable Sir, if I may be allowed to abbreviate proceedings and to save on time, these resolutions of the Sangguniang Panlaligan of Misamis Occidental, number 2 to number 13, are mere indications of their approval of our various resolutions and ordinances, and everybody was given copies of these resolutions of the Sangguniang Panlaligan in our order of business, and I guess everybody was able to peruse and examine the contents of these resolutions for Sangguniang Panlaligan of Misamis Occidental, Honorable Sir. So this would no longer require for us to read again these ordinances, these resolutions of the Sangguniang Panlaligan of Misamis Occidental approving our ordinances and resolutions. So omnibuously, I did motion that these resolutions of Sangguniang Panlaligan approving our various ordinances and resolutions be duly noted in the records of City Council, Honorable Chair. Number 2 to number 13 resolutions.
Thank you, Honorable Majority Floor Leader. Manifested by the Honorable Majority Floor Leader that these resolutions being duly approved by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, our resolutions passed on items number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 be duly notified by this august body. Any comment? Remarks? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. There are no committee reports on my table under item number 8. We proceed to item number 9, calendar of business. Letter B, business for second reading, Honorable Chair. Number 1, an ordinance integrating the payment of clearance fees into a unified permitting process on city level along with other fees. Honorable Chair, last Thursday we held a joint committee hearing and public hearing on this ordinance together with ordinance number 2, and there were several inputs being introduced by the stakeholders on this proposed ordinance, and we know for a fact that these 2 ordinances were introduced by Honorable Cecilco and upon the proceeding, and the sponsors were Honorable Cecilco, Honorable Catherine Lim, and as well as Honorable John Carlo Morleon of the Barangay Affairs. Honorable Sir, in our public hearing, joint committee hearing, we have to make some changes or amendments of this ordinance. This period of second reading is a period wherein we exchange views, to review the ordinance, and to introduce amendments, to exchange arguments against and in favor of ordinance and ordinance. So we now open discussions on this ordinance, and we start the discussion by integrating the inputs being introduced last joint committee hearing, Honorable Chair. First, and with the kind indulgence of the author of this ordinance, Honorable Cecilio Yuko, Honorable Chair, this ordinance, the title, an ordinance integrating the payment of clearance fees into a unified permitting process on level along with other fees. It was recommended that the title will be modified, not only payment but also issuance, because this ordinance contemplates the payment and then the issuance of clearance by the NGO. So, if Honorable could yield to this modification, Honorable Chair, I proceed to other items. In the whereas, first whereas clause, Honorable Chair, whereas the Department of the Interior, we insert the Department of the Interior and Local Government issued to joint memorandum circulars support. We shall include also the very important circular of the Vice Departments, the joint memorandum circular of ARTA, DTI, DLG, and DCT, GMC number 1, dated April 10, 2021, Honorable Chair, which also provides guidelines in the standards in passing business permits and licenses in all cities and municipalities all over the Philippines. So we include GMC number 1, dated April 13, 2021, issued by ARTA, DTI, DLG, and DCT. So may I continue, Honorable Chair, and my colleagues could later on interesting observations. Under Section 3 of the proposed ordinance, authority to collect barangay clearance fees, letter A, the city legislature through the BPLO is hereby given authority to collect. We wish to modify this sentence because it was cleared by Honorable DLG Officer Ibidra that it should only be the city legislature who is authorized to collect the barangay clearance fee. So we should omit this phrase through the BPLO, Honorable Chair, for accuracy of our ordinance. And then, in the section 4, rest for the barangay clearance space, we have to insert the word approved. Rest for the approved barangay clearance space. And then under section 5, passing time, Honorable Chair, because we take note of the comments also of our DIG officer that enough ample time shall be given to the LGU or to the barangay in the conduct of the inspection of the business establishments. But this period of 1 day to 2 days for new applications and 1 business day for new applications, we have to consider also the joint monocular, the number 1 of ARTA, DLG, and DST. The number 8 point 8.5.1 standard passing time. It says the application for a new business permit and for business renewals, which are considered simple transactions, shall be acted upon by the LGUs within 3 working days. So it's explicit that the circular provides at least 3 working days. So in order to be in harmony with our ordinance, I propose to amend this section 5. The will shall continue to adhere to the standard passing time of at least 3 working days to harmonize, to be in harmony with number 8.5.1 of Joint Memorandum Circular number 1, 6 of 2021, dated April 2013, 2021, by ARTA, DTI, DLG, and DST. So may I proceed further, Honorable Chair? In this section 5, we should also add a sentence to indicate that ample time shall be given to the LGU, city, municipality, or barangay for the conduct of inspection of the business establishments as provided for under the Joint Memorandum Circular of ARTA, DTI, DIG, and DCT, Honorable Chair. And may I proceed to item section 6 regarding barangay clearance signatory. We provided this will be 51 electronic signatures with 51 by captains, Honorable Chair, and our DLG officer made observations that in case of absence of these designated signatories, the punong barangays might be suspended or might be out of town or out of the country or any other reason wherein they are absent in their jurisdiction in the barangay. So this would delay the issuance of the clearance because there is no signatory of the barangay. We should provide in this section 6 substitution signatory, Honorable Chair. Perhaps the first barangay kagawad who will assume the office of the Punong Barangay in case of temporary absence of the Punong Barangay or permanent absence of Punong Barangay officer. So, we provide here in Section 5, Section 6, in case of absence of the Punong Barangay for any reason, in that nature, Honorable Chair, in case of suspension, out of town, or other reasons, this should be a substitute signatory, preferably the first barangay kagawad of the barangay concerned, Honorable Chair.